Okay, go ahead.
And then one more little story about Ryan and Reese. They were down here, and they were probably maybe 9 and 11, I'd say. And the same old green pickup. And of course, I've always, ever since aluminum cans came out, I've saved them and mashed them. And they came out back in the 70s. So I had a lot of experience with the aluminum cans. And anyway, they were down here, and I said, "You boys want to go can hunting with me?" And they said, "What are you talking about can hunting?" I said, "Well, we'll go out here on the road, and we'll drive along the road, and y'all can get out and pick up the cans and put them in the back of the pickup." "Oh, yeah, we want to do that." So anyway, we got in the pickup, and we'd go drive down the road, and Ryan would jump out and get one when we get it, and then the next one, Reese, would jump out and get it and throw it in the back of the pickup. So that was what we did. That was our can hunting time. We did that some too.
Yeah, but I didn't know this until not long ago, but he told me that they would just stand up on the bumper, on the back of the pickup,
That's
on the
right,
bumper,
but them sure did,
holding
yeah.
onto the tailgate, and then they'd go down the highway, and then they'd hop off and,
Yes.
go get the can and bring it and throw it back into the bed of the pickup.
Yeah, I forgot
And
about that.
I
They did.
thought, wow, that was dangerous. And he goes, yeah, now that I think about it, he said, I think it kind of was. And
Well,
so
anyway,
I just kind of
I
wonder
just,
if Ryan and Reese would let their kids do that.
I just caution them so much. Don't cross the road to get in. If you see a can over there, do not cross the road. I remember doing that, telling them that too.
Well,
Well, Ryan and Reese were always a pretty big help to you. I know, like digging holes.
Oh, hell yeah.
They would
Oh,
they'd
and
help you dig
another.
those holes, throw the mud on your face. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was digging a post hole, and I gave one of them, I believe that's a Chandler. We was putting that extension on that carport out there where the tractor's under. And I was digging that post hole, and I gave Chandler is little cute. I gave him a spoon. He went down there and picked up a spoon of dirt and started out with it and kind of caught it on the side of it and then flipped up, hit me right in the face.
I think the boys did that too with you. They had little shovels.
It was.
Ryan and Reese had little shovels.
Yeah, they had shovels.
But they accidentally threw
They never did throw it in
little
my
shovels.
face, but yeah, they would have me with the little shovel taken out, but they never did throw it in my face.
So if you think you got $100 bill for every time you heard Daddy Hayden, how much money do you
I'd be a
think
billionaire.
get? Daddy Hayden, Daddy Hayden, Daddy Hayden.
I heard
Daddy
that.
Hayden.
Of course, it's music to my ear, now don't misunderstand me. But boy, I tell you what, I have heard Daddy Hayden. And even now, my kids and grown are way up in their 60s, 70s, 60s. And the grandkids, of course, up in their 30s and 40s, and they still call me Daddy Hayden. They never changed.
Well, I thought that was your name, Daddy Hayden.
Well, I know, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that when my mom brought you to my house to introduce you to the family.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
just
and that-
backing up the history of
Yeah.
previous boyfriends, they didn't last very long. They
No.
weren't around very long.
They went around.
And I was pretty mean to just about all of them.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
she was. But she did accept me from the word go. I don't know
That's
why.
right.
But she accepted me from the word go. But she had run all the other boyfriends off. After she was married and divorced, and then she run most of the boyfriends off, and I'd heard that. So I didn't know how I was going to wind up with. But one more story I wanted to tell you about the grandkids. Reese particular, Ryan wasn't quite as bad, but Reese, I'd take him riding in that Coca-Cola truck. Now this is in a residential area,
Which
which would have got
forbidden.
me fired if I'd ever got caught. But
Right.
anyway, I'd take him out riding in the residential area, and all Reese wanted to do, and Ryan once in a while, was blow that air horn in the residential area. So
Yeah, they always enjoyed the big Coca-Cola truck
yep.
and being able to get in there with you.
Another thing, I forgot. Is that thing on?
Mhm.
Another thing that I forgot to bring up, when Hester and I got married in 1984, Ryan was still a little boy,
He's 2 years old.
2 years old, and he was sitting in Mama Dee's lap during the service when we were getting married. We got married outside, and he was sitting in her lap during the service, and there was a truck come along out on the end of the road, and Ryan said, "Big truck, big truck."
Yeah, except he couldn't say truck.
Yeah, it was more like fluck.
Truck.
Fluck. And Mama D was going, shh,
Shh, be quiet, be quiet.
and he took his hands and put them on her cheeks and said, "Big fluck." Everybody started laughing.
That's during the wedding procession.
And then
Really?
how Ron got his nickname by Nana was, we had the little punch and cake there at the house, and we got a picture of him going up to the cake.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
he took his finger and he ran it down the cake and
That's
did
right.
like that,
Yeah,
and
yes.
and I was like, no, 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 no. And Mom said, "Oh, isn't that the most precious thing you've ever seen?"
I know that's right. That's what
And from then on, he was little precious.
Let me go check this cotton bag.
All right, we're gonna shut it down.